Okie dokie. Power Drift on the Commodore 64 by the esteemed Chris Butler, who did Commando, amongst other things. And from what I remember, this was vastly superior to Outrun. But we'll see, eh? I'll stick with the first course there, I think, and you've just got to wait for the character you want to turn up. Let's have Baldy Guy. Bet this is going to be it. Yeah, it's pushed forward to accelerate. Right, this looks a bit... I know the cars look a bit weird, but they look a bit weird in Power Drift anyway. There's more scenery chucked around the place, although there are gaps in the ground and stuff, but it seems like a slightly better feeling of speed, because the scenery's moving, but you haven't got stripy roads to worry about. There's some nice big sprites chucked around. It is very blocky, and actually if you look at the car it doesn't look like it's moving at all, does it? There we go, let's put some skids on. Oh, I'm in first place, I hadn't realised that. Even though it shows you at the top who's green, who's in front of who, and they wave their fists at each other as they go past each other and stuff like that. Some nice touches, all included by the looks of it. Is that Victory Future or Furniture? I can't read that, it's going past you. And some nice music, maybe not one of the classics, but it's a good tune. Oh sure, what would Polar Ventress say? Good tune, good graphics. I can't do a Finnish accent. It is Finnish, isn't it? Can't do a foreign accent. There we go. I can barely do my own accent. Which is a bit embarrassing when you're in Wales and people go, oh, where are you from then? When, just around you, oh, just moved here, have you? No, lived here most of my life. I'm seen as an outcast amongst most Welsh people because I don't like rugby. I am partial to a nice leak now and again though. It still says stage 1. Oh, lap 4, I see it there. Right, so 5 stages and 4 laps possibly. Something's sold there anyway. Hey! I am the greatest, I am the greatest. I can come first at Power Drift. I like Power Drift. There we go. I can come first at Power Drift on the first course. Let's see how we do on the later ones. See, look, he flips them the bird or sticks his fist up at them. I don't know, something like that. Mr. Male Pattern Baldness there. I'm apparently doing 224 kilometres an hour. Or kilometres anyway. It doesn't say per hour, so I could just. Who knows what they're measuring it in? What is 100 kilometres an hour is about 60 miles an hour, isn't it? I remember learning that from Outrun. So 200 must be 120 plus another 20 kilometres an hour. Yeah, I'm going quite fast, really, I suppose. Especially considering I haven't got a roll cage or a helmet on. But then, hey, the roads just disappear up into the sky like that, so... Blue skies though, you notice the blue skies. Buildings are a lot better than Outrun as well. It's much better than Outrun, really. I'm going to have to look up some other versions of this now to see what other versions, how they compared to this. But I think all in all, Chris Butler was a clever bloke, managing to cram quite a hefty arcade machine down into the 64K's little breadbin enclosure. Getting most of it in there and still keeping it playable. I mean, you work with your limitations of the graphics, but everything else works quite nicely. I know my first impression when I first looked, oops, oh, see, even the scenery spins when you fall off. It's not quite Radmobile, oh, someone's coming first and I've come second. Oh! Oh god, can you imagine what Radmobile would have looked like on this? I'm going to have to lift that one up now, because I quite enjoyed Radmobile in the arcades. I remember reading in C&VG about the hedgehog that was dangling from the dashboard mirror was Sega's new mascot, and there was going to be a new game coming out with Sonic the Hedgehog. I was like, oh, what's that going to be like? And of course we know how that turned out. No one ever heard of Sonic ever again. It was Bubsy or nothing, wasn't it? Bubsy the Bobcat. And Zool, let's not forget Zool. How am I going to do? I'm in 4th place. So I've got some catching up to do. Oh, I'm not paying attention yet. I would try Turbo Outrun because that got rave reviews. I had that on cassette. Disc, fine. Cassette for Turbo Outrun, God almighty. It's not just a case of make a cup of tea. Oh, there we go. Load up the title screen. Oh, there's a nice picture on the title screen, and then you press fire, and it starts loading in the next step, and it's like and it took ages each time. Mind you, this took blooming ages as well, but at least it was all one load. So at least you felt like you could at least play after you'd finished loading, whereas Turbo Outrun, while playing, you'd be going, right, I'll put aside quarter of an hour, 20 minutes for that next section to load up then. I so loved having when I got the disk drive for the Commodore 64. I used it generally to add a few action replay cartridges. I'd go through games with multi-loads, and as soon as I got to the next level, I'd freeze it there. Oh, damn it. I'd freeze it at that point and save it to disk. So I'd have discs labelled Vendetta, Stage 3. There we go. Oh, done. No, I'm not going to play again now, that's enough of that. We'll just sit there and let everyone go past us. There we go. Anyway, yeah, Power Drift on the Commodore 64. You might think it looks a bit pup, but it's quite fun. For all its limitations. And probably about as good as you could expect a conversion of that era to end up on the 64. So, yeah, good fun. Hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.